I'm Alessandra Barrett, Special Projects Editor for the Journal of Commerce. I'm at our annual TPM conference in Long Beach, California, and I'm joined by Tom Sproat, Senior Vice President of Customer Service for Maersk Line. Thanks for speaking with me today, Tom.
Yeah, excited to get together and talk about what's going on at Maersk Line.
It's been a year since Søren Skou announced the customer charter. How is Maersk Line delivering on the 8 points of the charter?
Well, as you can imagine, it's been a very busy year for us. We've gone from first being able to measure to having an improvement cycle to where now we're hitting on 7 of the 8 elements of the charter. And we do have investment plans to be able to hit on the last element later this year that's specifically on problem resolution. But overall, the old management axiom, what gets measured gets managed, and we've seen a lot of great improvements, and our customers are seeing the same difference.
And how have shippers responded?
Well, that's been the best part, actually, because they're very excited about it. The next thing that we're going to be working on is customer-specific reporting. The big surprise for us is actually the dialogue that it's generated with the customers. It's one thing to have the measurements and the scorecard. They like seeing how their performance is with Maersk Line. But more importantly, if it's not these measures, what is important? What's driving success in your business? What drives your team's productivity? And where do you see the value with Maersk Line? So the big surprise has been that dialogue and how we can work together to make improvements.
What can customers expect for 2014? Any new targets?
Well, I think the targets we have, we want to make sure we get the 8th one working properly. We're going to slightly improve some of the ones on booking turn time and invoice accuracy. But overall, by and large, they're mostly the same. But we have some other investments that we're making. We're just completing a training program for our colleagues. We're aligned to our CARE program. They're having specific training that enables them to be much more effective with customers and understand customers' business better. We're also expanding the CARE program to include more customers. We've gotten such positive feedback from the customers that we want to be a bit more inclusive with it. I think that with the new charter coming out to the customer level, along with the improvements in the problem resolution, we think it's going to be a very exciting year for us.
Thanks again for taking time from the conference to sit down with us today.
Great. Pleasure to be here. Thank you.
I've been speaking with Tom Sproat, Senior Vice President of Customer Service for Maersk Line.